The queen, pregnant with Rapunzel, lit up the castle with her hearty laugh. But suddenly a dark cloud covered the kingdom when the queen fell ill. Her worried subjects came together to find a way to cure her. In the midst of this despair, a wise old man emerged, bringing with him stories of a magical flower, hidden deep in an enchanted forest, whose powers could bring healing and return peace to the kingdom. The journey to find this flower would not be easy, as the forest was full of mysteries and magical creatures that protected its secret. However, the subjects' hope and determination were strong, and together, they embarked on an adventure filled with magic and challenges. Each step they took into the forest seemed more enchanted than the last, with trees that whispered ancient songs and streams that sparkled with twinkling lights. Meanwhile, in the castle, the queen rested, dreaming of the arrival of her daughter and the day when the kingdom would smile again. The magic of the forest seemed to whisper to her, promising healing and renewal. And so, enveloped in an aura of hope and magic, the subjects continued their search, determined to bring back the queen's health and joy to the kingdom. They sought a cure in a rare flower, a flower grown with a drop of sunlight. This miraculous flower was turned into an elixir that not only cured the queen but also gave magical healing powers to the baby she was carrying. Peace and joy returned to the kingdom, and the castle once again shone with the light of happiness. However, the story took a dark turn when an evil witch, who envied these powers, stole the newborn princess Rapunzel. The witch, her heart filled with darkness, locked her in a distant tower, far from the sunlight and the outside world. The tower, surrounded by dark forests and protected by spells, became the princess's new prison. There, the witch lied to Rapunzel, saying that the outside world was dangerous and full of selfishness, painting scary pictures to keep the young princess trapped by her side. The witch used Rapunzel's powers to stay young and strong, while the princess, with her pure and kind heart, secretly dreamed of the world beyond those walls. The days passed slowly, and the magic of hope blossomed in Rapunzel's heart, illuminating her thoughts with dreams of freedom and adventures beyond the tower. Every sunset, the princess sang a magical melody, hoping that one day, her voice would reach someone who would free her from that enchanted prison. "Don't leave, darling. The world is full of betrayals and misfortunes," the witch whispered. Years passed, and Princess Rapunzel grew up in the tower, dreaming of the magical lights that shone in the sky on her birthday. Each year, she eagerly awaited the night when these lights would fill the sky with color and brilliance. But she didn't know that these lights were a celebration in her memory, a tribute from her parents and the kingdom to the lost princess. Rapunzel, with her heart full of hope and curiosity, felt a magical connection with those lights, without understanding the true reason for their existence. They were a symbol of love and longing, a beacon of hope that illuminated his spirit and fueled his dreams of one day finding freedom and the truth about his past. One day, on Rapunzel's birthday, something incredible happened. A charming thief, Flynn Rider, has sneaked into the tower to hide his stolen riches. But he did not expect to be surprised by Rapunzel, who, with unexpected courage, captured him and took his jewelry. The tower, which for years had been his refuge and prison, now became the scene of a magical and unexpected adventure. Rapunzel, with her heart racing and her mind full of questions, saw in Flynn a chance to discover more about the world beyond the walls that imprisoned her. The meeting between the two was marked by intrigued looks and an atmosphere of mystery and magic. Flynn's presence awakened in Rapunzel a sense of hope and a spark of freedom, something she had never felt before. From that moment on, Rapunzel's life began to change in a magical way, and the once lonely tower now housed the beginning of a great and exciting journey. "Who are you? What are you doing here?" Rapunzel asked, with a curious look. Look, it's not what it seems. I just needed a place to hide," Flynn replied, trying to explain himself. As they talked, Rapunzel realized that Flynn could be her chance to see the world beyond the tower. With each word exchanged, his curiosity grew, and his desire for freedom intensified. With a determined gleam in her eyes, she made a proposal. She would return the jewelry if he took her to see the festival lights, those magical lights that always enchanted her on her birthdays. Flynn, initially reluctant and suspicious, considered the proposal. Fear and excitement mixed in his heart, but Rapunzel's determination impressed him. Finally, overcome by the strength of her desire and the promise of the jewels, he agreed. Thus, a new hope was lit in Rapunzel's heart, illuminating her soul with the promise of a magical and unforgettable adventure. The walls of the tower seemed less oppressive, and the breeze of freedom began to blow gently, announcing the beginning of a journey full of magic, discovery, and transformation. "Okay, you have a deal," Flynn said, showing a smile. But things were not as simple as they seemed. As they exited the tower, they encountered unexpected challenges that tested their courage and determination. The surrounding forest was full of mysteries and hidden dangers, and every step outside the safety of the tower was a testament to their newly formed alliance. They faced magical creatures, treacherous paths, and even ancient spells that tried to stop them from advancing. In these moments of adversity, they ended up learning to trust each other in a deep and sincere way. Flynn, always cunning and suspicious, began to see Rapunzel not just as a naive young girl, but as a person of incredible strength and spirit. During one of these adventures, Flynn also discovered Rapunzel's secret. Her hair was magical and could cure anything. This mystical and surprising power added a new layer of enchantment to their journey, creating an even stronger bond between them. Each day outside the tower revealed more about the world, magic, and the very essence of trust and friendship, transforming their mission into something far greater than they could have imagined. But things were not as simple as they seemed. As they exited the tower, they encountered unexpected challenges that tested their courage and determination. The surrounding forest was full of mysteries and hidden dangers, and every step outside the safety of the tower was a testament to their newly formed alliance. They faced magical creatures, treacherous paths, and even ancient spells that tried to stop them from advancing. In these moments of adversity, they ended up learning to trust each other in a deep and sincere way. Flynn, always cunning and suspicious, began to see Rapunzel not just as a naive young girl, but as a person of incredible strength and spirit. During one of these adventures, Flynn also discovered Rapunzel's secret. Her hair was magical and could cure anything. This mystical and surprising power added a new layer of enchantment to their journey, creating an even stronger bond between them. Each day outside the tower revealed more about the world, magic, and the very essence of trust and friendship, transforming their mission into something far greater than they could have imagined. "This is amazing. Your hair is really special," Flynn exclaimed, surprised. As they shared their stories, the bond between Rapunzel and Flynn grew stronger. The truth about her kidnapping was revealed. The witch wanted to use her powers to stay young. And now they were together, determined to face any challenge. The day of the festival finally arrived, and lights shone in the skies like twinkling stars. Rapunzel and Flynn were closer than ever, and a special feeling was growing between them. "These lights are incredible. I'm so glad you brought me here," said Rapunzel, looking at Flynn with admiration. "I would do anything to see you smile like that," replied Flynn with a loving look. But their joy was soon cut short. The evil witch who had followed them appeared and tried to take Rapunzel back. She even hired thugs to help with her plans. "You can't escape me, darling. Your powers are mine," the witch hissed. The battle intensified, with Rapunzel fighting for her freedom and the truth. Flynn joined her, determined to protect his friend. "Stay away from her. You will no longer control her," Flynn exclaimed, facing the witch. Flynn was seriously injured, and to finally overcome the witch, in a quick gesture he cut Rapunzel's magical hair, which lost all her magic. The witch who depended on this magic quickly aged into dust. "Love you," Flynn whispered before losing consciousness. At this sad moment, Rapunzel began to cry, and as her magical tears fell, one of them landed on Flynn's face, miraculously healing his wounds and revealing the true power of love. The magic emanating from her tear filled the air with a soft, warm glow, symbolizing hope and renewal. With the witch finally defeated, the kingdom joyfully celebrated the return of the true lost princess. The streets were filled with lights and music, and the castle glowed with a new era of peace and happiness. Rapunzel, with tears of joy in her eyes, finally embraced her family and accepted her royal destiny with grace and courage. And so, Flynn and Rapunzel found a happy ending together, their souls intertwined in an unbreakable bond. They were married in a magical ceremony, uniting their hearts and promising a life of adventure and joy. Their love and courage became a legend in the kingdom, reminding everyone that true love and bravery always triumph over darkness. Together they lived unforgettable moments, exploring new horizons and sharing laughter and dreams, perpetuating the magic that began with a tear and blossomed into eternal love.